Hello, fellow peasants. So I'm getting ready to go into the movie theater to watch I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025. I grew up watching the first two films. They were slasher standards in the late 90s. I have always kind of liked the second one better than the first one. I understand technically the first film is a better movie. But just in terms of pure slasher fun, I think the second film is just, I understand the plot's a lot thinner, but I think I like the second one more. I'm going to go in and watch this one and let you know what I think about it. I've seen the first two enough times. I didn't previously watch the first two before going into this, to pregame, because I've seen the first two so many times. I'm very familiar with them. So I didn't feel the need to watch them right before this. But I might check them out afterwards just so I can do like a ranking, just to make sure that I can, because I'm thinking I want to do a ranking video at some point. But yeah, I'm going to go in here, check this out, see if it's as good as the first two. I'm not expecting a whole lot, okay? These are just summer slasher films. I'm not expecting this to be game-changing, life-changing. I'm just expecting to go in and have some fun, okay? And that's what I want. I just want to have some fun and have a little bit of some of the vibes, some of the vibes of the first two films. But that's it. I'll let you know what I think. All right, guys, so I just got out of watching I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025. Initial reaction, I don't know, man. Like, it's so good up until, like, the third act, really. Like, it's really, really good. Like, the first half hour, 45 minutes, like even I might even give it like, because it's about 2 hours long, and I would say like the first half really is like first half hours, like the setup for this is great. Like, you actually, I like the new cast. I'll just put it this way, like the setup and everything in the beginning, introducing the new characters, it takes its time. It doesn't jump right into the kills. It doesn't jump right into introducing the legacy characters of Ray and Julie. It takes its time. It opens up this world, and it's beautiful to look at. Yeah, so I like the new cast. I think they did a great job. Like, you care if they live or die. They're well-written characters. The atmosphere here, the sunny, beachy atmosphere is fantastic. I know the director of the film, they said they wanted to go for like a Jaws atmosphere where it's very sunny and bright and happy on the surface level, but underneath, like, what's brewing is foreboding. And so totally nailed that. Just like nailed the beach vibe here. It's really nice to look at, not just because of where they're at. I think a lot of this was shot in Australia. They're trying to pass this off as East Coast US. And I can't say they fail completely. You can just, I've been to the Carolinas a lot and stuff like that. And this just doesn't feel East Coast US to me. It just seems there's certain shots in the film that make it where you're like, okay, this is totally fucking Australia. But I will say they nailed the location and stuff like that. Now let's get into cinematography, camera wise. Not just where they're at, but how it looks, how they shot the film. I think it's shot very, very well. I would say the camera work here is like an 8 out of 10. The acting is good for the most part. I'll get into more details in the actual spoiler review. I'm sorry, in the spoiler-free review and the spoiler review. So I got two reviews coming, spoiler-free and spoiler. But I'm going to sit here and say, overall, how I feel about it. The ending of the film is a major, major issue. Let's just put it that way. It's a major issue for me. And if it had not been for that ending, and if they would have kept up with what they were doing and not went that route, I think it could have been just as good, if not better, than the first two. But because of that, I'm going to say that I would give the film, I give the film a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10. But I'll get into more details when I do the spoiler-free review and the spoiler review. But yeah, guys, 7 out of 10, right out of theaters. That's how I feel. All right, guys, have a good one, peasants. Peace out. Bye-bye.